Hi, my name is Ryan Kalmbach, and currently for the final project, I decided to expand on the target research studies for Frank's Coffee. Through some research that I conducted by myself for Frank's Coffee, I found a lot of ways to appeal to a specific target audience by looking at the areas in which I researched on students and urban professionals, and basically some stuff I got was low prices, quality service, a good welcoming environment, as well as a quality menu with a good location. So, with the emphasis on these, I hope it helps make the objective increase, which is summarized in short in the next paragraph. So, the client that I have is Frank's Coffee, and to give you a logo of it, it is basically at the top of this paper right here. This little logo right there, that's Frank's Coffee. And so basically it will be covered by myself, Ryan Kalmbach, and so, kind of starting off discovering the situational analysis. Some of the strengths that I thought were inside the whole piece was the decor that could be offered inside the interior as well as the exterior, as well as a great price, because a great price could be very effective and efficient to get students to come to the overall coffee shop as well as faculty and professionals. And then as well as good bakery items from local bakeries, because a lot of people love to see the unique efficiency of supporting the local Colorado businesses, and then as well as a convenient location. Some weaknesses that I found were they're competing against big named brands such as Starbucks, Dazbog, as well as some other ones located pretty close to campus in the Denver downtown area. And then some consumers as well could be a weakness because they have already developed a brand loyalty to certain brands, which causes kind of like a conflict of interest in some ways. So, looking at opportunities, I think it should be within walking distance of the Tivoli, as well as a unique menu, a welcoming environment, and great coffee for a great price. As mentioned before, it's just more effective and increases more of a foot traffic option. Some threats that are faced is not centered on campus. The brand loyalty, which is a big thing, kind of affects a little bit, and then some of the objective that I wrote down was hoping to increase the number of area campus students engagement with the coffee shop by 50% within the first couple months of reopening, as well as increasing the sales from 0% to around 36% within 2 months of opening the shop. Then again, it's like reopening the shop when the school starts happening again with the students. So, for explaining the target market that I would like to focus on, basically some people that I say would fall into, as was described, would be coffee loving or craving Chris, per se, or Christy, and then pastry loving Paige or Pierce, that would be good. As well as menu expansion Megan or a calm environment Carrie. And basically, the emotional drivers behind that is it just shows that they want uniqueness, ethics behind the business, as well as a friendliness and openness amongst all who enter the doors of the coffee shop. Some rational drivers are enough room with the calmness present throughout all of it. And so, kind of elaborating on more of that, some of the stuff I found through the survey and some of the personal interviews I did was craving coffee was a popular result in the survey, as well as interviews, as well as loving the pastries and unique baked goods. They want like a good coffee taste and a good unique pastry that they can't find anywhere else, and then as well as a unique menu, because when you have a menu specific to a coffee shop, it kind of makes it more branded and unique, and then people have to come back if they want more. As well, looking at outside coffee shops such as Ink Coffee and the Tuscany one, those are a little bit more kind of unique in some ways, and they differ from like Dazbog and Starbucks, and so their business is rising, so therefore I think that would be a good thing to have inside Frank's Coffee. Going on to the next point, I think combining the big idea with the benefits is probably the best way to do it. So I think the biggest thing to focus on is the price, as well as the quality of service and the interior design and the exterior. All the outside research and interviews where I conducted, it was found to be useful and reporting this information, excuse me, because that is what a lot of students looked for in the new coffee shop if it was placed on their area campus. So I think with the emphasis of that, it could really possibly help benefit the foot traffic and the overall business. Some of the stuff that I had for advertising was kind of making the theme of welcome home, because we want everybody at Frank's Coffee to welcome home and feel at home. We don't want them to feel like strangers or that they have to leave soon kind of thing. So that's what I really wanted to focus on. To kind of go over some stuff, the media placement that I would focus on is probably between the radio, newspaper, poster, and social media. The budget approximately cost between all of those is $350 for the poster, $194 for the radio, and about $100 for social media on Facebook with a reach of 18,000 to 48,000 people. And then the newspaper is about $100 per the student ad for a half-page non-colored ad, which would reach all the campus body. So a couple examples of the ads was the one you saw earlier, which is Frank's Coffee. It's one that was designed earlier in the semester, and it basically would be displayed in the newspaper ad on campus. And to kind of go between that ad as well as emphasizing more on the radio advertisement, it basically would entail the areas of one second here, and find it. So it would basically start with, actually we'll do the TV ad because that makes it a little bit more unique, but the theme overall would be welcome home, you belong here. And then it starts out showing the coffee shop from the exterior on 9th Street Park, and it goes into focus on the production of the coffee and the overall interior of the Frank's Coffee shop. And in the script it says, unlike your previous coffee shops, you are not a number to us. You are much more. You are family, the lifeline to who we are. Frank's Coffee orders a wide variety of unique tastes, and it also helps produce quality pastries from local Colorado businesses. Welcome home. You belong here. We've been missing you. We're located in 19th Street Park, or 9th Street Park, on their area campus. So basically using that, it would just help create traffic and advertise on TV to people who normally don't listen to newspaper, radio, and etc. Thank you very much. My name is Ryan Kalmbach. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, have a great summer.